This is Irontrader. It is Sunday night. So we are going to take a look here at Bitcoin, at crude oil, and at natural gas. This video is for information purposes only, not a recommendation to buy, sell any stock, ETF. Please like, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Okay, here we have Bitcoin, your daily chart. Now I can see here how we had this really nice sell-off here, but again, we're holding down here, so you just want to watch that price channel. That's going to be very, very key. Let me see if I can get that in there for you. 91,735, okay? So you can see here right below that, we got this 50-day sitting at a 96.99. Now, just between that here, you always want to look to the left of the chart here. You got 91,475, and then we have 97.85. But this is going to be the key if it does sell down, is that 96.99 here, okay? Now, this is actually looking very, very good. I always like to show you where it could possibly go. But you see where it's 8-day crossed over to 21-day. Now it flattened out. It looks like it wants to roll up. So as long as that price is above that 8-day, we're looking very, very nicely here, okay? So right now, the price is above that 21-day. Okay, so Bitcoin right now, real time, is sitting at 99,225. Right here, that is 98,886. That is your 21-day. Very, very key. Now, again, if that's lost here, then we want to look right to that 8-day. That's going to be very, very crucial at 96,664. And then what we can do is we can just follow the candles right on down. You look to the bottom there, you're looking at 94,830, and then we'll come up here, you're looking at 92,615, and then there's your big retest here. Just watch that price channel there at 91,735. Now, on the upside here, okay, so far today made a high of 99,225, but we're looking right there at 99,920. Okay, so right there, okay, see 99,225, right there, 99,920. Okay, so that's going to be what's going to be your target zone on the upside here, which lines up very, very nice here, 999,995. Okay, so if we can get above that, then we're going to be looking right here to the bottom of this candle here. You're looking at 100,325. Big numbers, eh? Wow. And then we're going to come right up here to the top of this candle here. You're looking at 102,605, and then we'll come here. This is going to be a critical candle. This is 103,190 level. Okay, so this is what you're really looking here for. If it can go up here, because if you're looking right here to the left, you take this line across, see the high end, the height on that, the height on that. See this here? This is the candle here where it has all that big resistance level. So watch the top of this candle, 103,190. If we can get above that, then we always look to the left. You got 105,325. We come up here, you got 106,960, and then we come up here at 108,475, and there's your big retest at 108,960. Now, I'm not saying it's going to go, that's where it's going to go, but this is the retest, and then we'd have to see what happens when it does get there. Is it going to break through, or is this going to double top situation and come right on down here? So we got to see how this all is shaking out here. But right now, what you want to do is watch Friday's high. That's at 99,920, and then it lines up very, very nice here with 99,995 here. Okay, so right there, that's going to be your big resistance levels, because there's your like a double tops kind of a situation. So we got to see how that shakes out. Downside, just watch that 21. Very, very key. If that's lost, then we looked at that 8-day right below it at 96,671 here. Now you can see here your RSI here at 55. That's looking very good. That can go 70 plus easy. And now your green is still below your red, which shows that momentum to the downside. But if we can get that bad boy to curl up here, then we have this here that curled up. And then look what we have, okay? Now, coming in, new administration here is going to be coming in on the 20th, and they're going to embrace the old Bitcoin. He's ready, appointed a Bitcoin czar. So I think Bitcoin is going to be a really, really good trade there next year. Now, I traded with IBIT. That's a really good one here for the long side. And then if you want to do a little short ski, you can do BITI. Now, those are good ETF. They're not leveraged. They're one-to-one, and they do the spot price. So whatever you see Bitcoin at, it's just like IBIT right now is sitting at about 56. Okay, so you can buy a lot of shares, kind of a situation versus trading up here. But there's a lot of ways to trade it. That's just how I do it. Okay, let's take a look here now at crude oil and natural gas. Okay, here we have crude oil, and there we have oil and natural gas here, okay? So you can see here, we had this downtrend going, okay? And now look like we broke up through that downtrend, and we're trying to head towards that 200-day. But, overall, we're still in a big-time downtrend unless you would close above that key 50 SMA, or 200 SMA here, and then we would head right towards that 78.46. So let's just see where we are here. I'm going to bigger up a little bit here for you. Okay, so this is what we got here so far. This high is 74.26, but again, this is the market just opened. So this is what you're looking for right here. The 74.35 level, that's going to be very, very key. Okay, so then the next level that you're going to go, if you can break above that, is we're going to look at that 75.08, and then here's your big target at that 75.53. Okay, so that's what you're looking for on the upside here if it keeps right on running. Now you can see here how these price got on the outside of that price channel, and you're away from that 8-day. So a lot of times when you get above like that, it wants to come right back in kind of a situation. See how this ran right up here outside, and then it wants to come right back in here. So just be a little bit leery here. I'm long the UCO. I'm gonna see how what if we can get up to this 75.53. Now, if we can get above this 75.53 level, then we're going to be doing, we'll come right up here. You're looking at 76.04, and then we'll come up here at 76.24. Then we're going to come up to the top of this candle here at that 77.40, and then here's your big retest here at 78.46. That is going to be your big retest, and then obviously we can just keep jumping right on up here. But really, seasonality is in play here. I think when you get up to this 200-day here, I think it's going to be, I'll be looking for a nice good short all the way on down. So we got to see how that all shakes out. Now, RSI here, we're looking at here, you're up that towards that 70 mark. Your green is above your red, but you're up there pretty much nosebleed here situation. So we got to see how this all shakes out. Now, downside here, obviously what you want to watch the top of this candle. Okay, 73, 73. We can come down to this candle here, 72.88. That's going to be very, very critical. We can look at the bottom of this candle here at 72.70 level, and then we can come right over here to the top of the here. You're looking at 72.25. Okay, and then you work yourself all the way on down here to your 71.81. So as these were resistance here going up, now these candles here provide the support going down. This is going to be a very critical one, the 72.88 level. If that is lost here, obviously, I say you just bring the candles all the way down to that's going to be a 72.25 level. And then we just follow it down here. But the 8-day is very, very key. Now you can see the 8-day crossed above the 100-day. Your 21 crossed over your 50-day. And this is looking very, very bullish. As long as that price is above that 8-day, it's just that this time of the year here doesn't make a whole hell of a lot of sense, but we got to see how it shakes out. So obviously, you watch this here. You watch the previous day, which was this was Friday's candle, that high, that 74.35, and watch that low, 72.70. That's what you're going to be trading against. You break above it, there's your target. You break below it, here's that 8-day, that's your target. Okay, natty gas. Now, you can see this chart here. You can see I have a low, higher low, all the way and up here very, very nicely. Now, Friday, we got that big-ass red candle. Look at that bad boy, okay? Woo, all the way on down here. Now, what we're doing is today so far popped up. This is what we call an inside day. Your high and low is the inside of the previous day's high and low. Very, very nicely. So we're back to the same old shit again, okay? Bottom line, I mean, it's a crude way to put it, but that's, that's the way it is, okay? So bottom line, this is what you're trading against. This 3.47. That's the key, 3.47 level, because even though we closed below it, it didn't seem to really matter, okay? So this is what you're looking for, 3.47, very, very key. If that's lost, then we'll look to Friday's low. You're looking at 3.33. We'll come up to the bottom of this candle, 3.29. We'll come up here. You're looking at 3.25, and then we come up to the bottom of the candle, 3.14, and then we're going to be coming right here at this 3.15 level. This is that big target. If this is all starting to lose all those candlesticks, that's what your target's going to be. Now, upside, obviously you want to watch today's high so far. You're looking at 3.6, and then right there is that 8-day at 3.64. Now, you have to get above that, but if you can get back above it, then we look here to Friday's high, 3.68 level. We'll come up here. You're looking at 3.80. We come up here, 3.82, and then we have 3.94. And then this is what you're looking for. See this double top? See? 401. What do you see there? 401. Okay? That's what you're looking for, okay? If you can close back above that 8-day, and then obviously your big retest up there at 420. But again, it's got to get through all that 8-day, and it's got to get through all this resistance level, especially that 401, which we hit at double top, to go up higher. So this is what you're trading. The 8-day on top, 3.64. 21-day on the bottom, 3.47. Okay? You crack above that, we follow the candles up until we get that 401 level. You crack below this 21-day, then we just look to Friday's low. We come over here, you look at these candles, and then we're looking at that 3.15 for the big retest. Okay, 52, well, that can go either way. Your green below your red, that shows momentum there to the downside. which we have. Okay, so right now, just trade that range until she breaks out or she breaks down. Now, I have no position in natural gas, but I'll be looking for something tomorrow, either long or short. Crude oil, I am long, and I'm going to see if we can run it up to that 75.53. And if we can, then I will probably be taking a short all the way on down here because I don't see at this time of year why oil should be running up that high. Okay, we'll be back tomorrow morning. Before 7 o'clock, we'll have a video. We'll take a look here at Bitcoin, at crude oil, natural gas. Remember, we got a full week next week. Everything's back to normal again. No, actually, we don't. Remember, Thursday, there's no market open on Thursday. That's because of the death of the ex-president Jimmy Carter. Okay, so Thursday, there's not going to be any market. So it's going to be 4 days. We're going to try to cram everything we can into 4 days. All right, trade what's in front of you. Not what you want.